Welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Jocelyn Mementa. Teresa has the day off. Coming up, you'll meet Shane Michael Taylor, an up-and-coming country music songwriter born with cerebral palsy and is now living this rodeo. He'll share lessons from his new audiobook. And Dr. Allegra Allergy from the American Academy of Pediatrics talks about the important role that nutrition plays in brain and eye development in infants. Plus, Dunkin' Donuts celebrates their new K-Cups and surprises a local winner with $1K. And I'm joined now by pastry chef Monica Banis in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, Monica, this smells like a chocolate candy store.
I've got some salty sweet treats for us today to make and try, and really excited about it. It literally gets your glands going when you bite into the treat, and the salt sort of makes everything work together.
Oh, is this a recipe of your own?
Well, you know, there's been a couple of salty sweet recipes going, but this is my version, and I like it because it's small, and you don't feel too guilty having it, but it's really delicious.
The salty and sweet taste, people love that, don't they?
They do, and you can see it in all kinds of places in the market, from granola bars to ice cream, and why not have a splash of chocolate? And there's a rich caramel inside. So.
Well, we're making smaller versions, aren't we, here?
So
this is
less
almost
guilty.
like bite-size, almost. Not quite. A little more than bite-size.
Just a little bit. So you can make one that is larger for a plated dessert, but these, you can have one of these and some other items on the dessert menu, too.
Oh, I can't wait to try it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have so much fun making it, and it's really easy.
Okay, that's perfect for me. All right, now let's take a look at this camera over here and tell everybody what they need to do.
Okay. Sit back and relax. You are having lunch with style.
Just when you thought you were done with your paint project, you discover paint bleed under your tape. Not anymore with patented Frog Tape. Frog Tape is the only tape treated with paint block technology. Watch how it works. Paint block reacts with water, simulating latex paint, and instantly gels to form a micro barrier that seals the edges of the tape, preventing paint bleed. Look at the results. With Frog Tape, no messy lines, no paint bleed. Frog Tape keeps paint out, keeps lines sharp.
Available at all fine home centers, hardware, and paint retailers.
Oh, allergy season.
Good thing it's Allegra season. I bought it at Walmart without a prescription.
Allegra gives you fast, non-drowsy, 24-hour relief of your toughest symptoms. Get Allegra at an everyday low price at Walmart.
It seems every kid nowadays wants to be a star.
Tell her what you want to be when you grow up.
Famous! From the ones who have skyrocketed to the top.
Is fame like a drug?
To the woes of the wannabes. Underage and famous. Primetime Nightline. Tonight at 10 on ABC.
I'm Rachel Lutzker for Advanced Window Systems. I do our budget and pay our bills. I just got to get real value every time. Why Advanced Window Systems? A great local company, a federal tax credit, the industry's best warranty, and low factory direct pricing. You'll get a lifetime warranty that's the best in the industry. It even covers this kind of breakage. AWS installs premium roofing and siding too. Call now. Pay no interest for 1 year.
1-800-841-6544.
Much of what babies learn is based on what they see. Research into the role of omega fatty acid, DHA, in infant brain and eye development led to a revolution in infant nutrition. Now, there are new findings in regard to lutein and its role in brain and eye development. Dr. Allegra Allergy is a pediatrician and a mother of 2 and joins us now. Hi, Dr. Allergy. It's great to have you.
Thanks, Jocelyn. Great to be here.
So what does the latest research tell us about lutein?
So lutein is a plant-based nutrient, and it has been shown recently to have a protective effect against the cell, a protective effect on the cells in the eye. And even more recently, last week, out of Tufts University with Abbott, there was research that showed that lutein is actually present in infant brains. Now, lutein is not something that we make in our body. It's something that we need to ingest. Common sources are eggs, green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale, certain fruits like kiwi. It's in breast milk, and it's also been added to some formulas like Similac.
So what is
this?
Go ahead.
I was going to say that sort of the new emerging research is really sort of pointing to this connection between nutrition and infant growth and development, and it's sort of fascinating to see where it's going to go.
So I guess what impact will this have for babies and doctors and parents?
Well, if you think about the growth and the development that occurs during the first year, so much changes. You bring home this baby at 2 days of life, and the baby doesn't do much besides eat, sleep, and go to the bathroom. And then by the time you're celebrating their first birthday, they're interacting with you, they're mobile, they're seeing things in the environment. So we really want to do everything we can to sort of help them see the world during this year, because so much of what we learn is based on what we see. So I would encourage parents to sort of keep an eye out for new and emerging research on the benefits of different nutrients that we're finding in the foods that we give to our children.
So are you recommending that parents increase the source of lutein?
As of right now, there aren't any formal recommendations on how much lutein a baby or an infant should ingest, but I would tell parents that they should be mindful when they're choosing the fruits and vegetables for their children, and for themselves if they're breastfeeding, to really keep in mind that you want to have that well-balanced diet, including the nutrient lutein.
And at home, what should parents be looking at when just to monitor their baby's vision? I know there are certain things that they need to be looking to do.
Absolutely, and parents should definitely talk to their pediatricians at every visit to make sure that their babies are meeting their milestones. But when they first come home from the hospital, really what they're seeing is contrasting colors. So you want to create an environment for your child where there's black and white and patterns and those spirals that we commonly see on the books and things for young babies. And then as your baby's 1 to 2 months of age, that's when they can start to see 8 to 12 inches away. So you want to be sure to be standing within 1 foot of your child when you're talking to your child, when you're changing their diaper. Smile at them. That's when they can begin to smile back at you. And then as they grow, you want to continue to do things to stimulate their visual development. So at 4 to 6 months, when they can actually follow objects and track you, you want to move around them, move objects around them, provide a mobile or something in their environment. And by 9 months, that's when they really should have that depth perception. So you want them to be picking things up, giving things back to you, interacting with them in that way. You can be playing peekaboo with them to teach them that even things that they don't see for a minute can come back. There's so many fun ways to engage your child and make sure that they're meeting all their milestones.
Important information. Thanks so much, Dr. Alana Levine, for joining us.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
There's more Connecticut Style coming your way after this, so stick around.
On Thursday, August 11th, Dairy Queen's most magical treat will become even more magical because every Blizzard you buy helps children in your local Children's Miracle Network hospital.
Did you know 9 out of 10 growing kids don't get the recommended amounts of whole grain and calcium? That's where their favorite cereals like Trix and Cocoa Puffs can help. General Mills Big G has the only leading line of kids cereals with at least 8 grams of whole grain and a good source of calcium. Look for the white check on the cereals they already love, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms. Help them grow up strong with General Mills Kids Cereals.
Hi everybody, Scott Haney here at Middlebury Consignment, one of the amazing shops at Whittemore Crossing, right here in Middlebury, Connecticut. If you like to shop where I shop, this is the place to come. It is a destination place where you're going to find furniture, you're going to find consignment, you're going to find new items, you're going to find fine home accessories, lighting, artwork. It runs the gamut for a complete home design. Middlebury Consignment, and a whole lot more. Middlebury Consignment, come spend the day.
It happens just once a year, the annual Cahood Summer Clearance Sale. Get deep discounts on all fine hand-knotted rugs. Plus, get internet pricing on all power-loomed room-size rugs during the Cahood Summer Clearance Sale. Cahood Rugs, Orange and Guilford.
If you crave salt and you have a sweet tooth, you will enjoy the dessert we are making today. I'm back with pastry chef Monica Banis. It's great to have you.
Hi, nice to be here again.
I'm so looking forward to making this. All right, what are we making?
We are making a salted chocolate caramel mini tart, and it's salty and sweet, and the minute you bite into it, it gets your glands going because you bite into the salt. So it makes it all come together.
And is this a recipe that you teach in class?
You know, it is one of the recipes that may be featured at some of the classes I teach at Middlebury Middlebury Consignment. We'll have a couple this fall, one for children and one for the holidays. So.
All right, great. Well, this would be great for a holiday suite.
Absolutely. And the holidays are an indulgent time where you want to sample a little bit of everything.
And this is perfect. Let's get started.
Okay, so there's 3 components. You've got a chocolate crust, the caramel filling, and then a ganache to seal it all together. So right here we have a chocolate dough. It's nice because it's very versatile. You can use it for a crust for a tart, or you can use it actually to make cookies.
And how did you make this chocolate dough?
It's called the chocolate sablé, and it's basically you're going to cream your butter and your sugar, and then you're going to add some eggs and then flour and cocoa. It's really a simple recipe. Most everything in your pantry.
Great, and of course we'll have that recipe on our website. So you have the chocolate dough now. You're rolling it out.
I'm rolling it out, and you want to roll it out not too thin, but you know, you don't want it to be too thick either. Kind of maybe like
an 1/8 of an inch?
Maybe an 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, that's good. So it doesn't take up all the space in your shell. So it's pretty close.
That is good.
Pretty close. So
now you have a mold?
We do. Now I have a set of cutters here, and we're going to fill these tiny little tart shells. Now you can get them at your local baking supply store, and if you don't have one near you, you can buy them online. There's a lot of companies that offer them. So, and if you wanted to make those individually plated desserts, you can buy these guys too. So if you want to try to do a couple circles.
Just circles?
Yeah, just a couple circles, and we can.
I'll make it tight there so we can
fill them in.
There you go. I have 3.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay.
Now what happens? We have about 3 minutes.
You just peel this away, and I'm going to do one, and you're going to do one. So it's just fit it right into the shell. Kind of get it in the middle, and then you're going to, with your thumbs, just kind of go around.
Okay. Oh, this isn't too difficult.
No.
Okay. All right, so now it's like a little mold for us.
Yeah, and so you might want to chill this before baking because it sort of helps the dough to stay together. But take your average paring knife from the kitchen and run it along the edges to trim off the extra dough. And
Oh, you want to do that? I'm not good with knives, seriously. I can see myself having an accident.
We're going to... So you're going to want to chill that briefly to help keep that in place.
In the refrigerator?
In the refrigerator.
Okay. Then?
So we're going to blind bake it. Now to blind bake it, it literally just means to bake the crust without a filling. So you can do that.
For how long?
Until it's a golden brown. In this case, it's chocolate. It ends up being about 20 minutes, but you can,
At 350?
You can feel. 325, 350, depending on how warm your oven is.
Okay, great. Then what happens after that?
We're going to blind bake it. You can do that with pie weights, but I like the easy, friendly, grocery store, economical. You can use just bag of beans. So, and you wrap it in saran wrap, tied in a knot, and literally you can use it over and again. I have these for every time I do this particular size tart. So we can make one real quick and
what is the purpose of this, the beans?
Well, the beans are going to weigh it down so that it doesn't puff up or blister. And because you do want to have the inside for your filling, and you don't want it to rise up and take up all that space.
Now you cover it.
So we're going to just cover it, and if you want to...
Oh, I can put the beans in here.
Yep, fill the tart shell with the beans.
Add some more beans. Oh, that's good.
And then just fold it one side.
Oh, like this?
And then like the other in.
There you go. And then we got it.
Yep.
There it is.
Now a neat little package, or I'm gonna say you can tie 2 ends in a knot like this.
Okay.
And then trim off the edges.
Very good.
But yeah.
About a minute.
Okay. So caramel for the filling. We have some caramel made. Just a couple tips. This is really easy candy thermometer. It's a ruler clips to the side of the pot, and just make sure that when you heat your sugar and your cream, you're going to
reach what temperature?
This is probably going to be over probably about 250, and you're going to heat the cream. But when you whisk it together, have a pot that can handle when the liquid rises, because you want to be careful to
you don't want any
burn
spillage.
yourself.
Exactly.
Self-preservation.
Okay.
So the ganache, we have some uniform pieces of bittersweet. That's my favorite. A little less sweet than
about
semi.
what, 2 or 3 cups there?
That's 12 ounces.
Okay.
And this is some heavy cream, and you just want to scald it. And this is
That's
working
what we have.
super fast.
Perfect.
So gonna just pour it over. And
mix it.
we're going to try to move it around to get the liquid sort of even. Let it sit for a few minutes and then whisk it together. That seems to make the smoothest ganache, the least amount of clumps. This is what finished product.
Right.
And
this is really smooth.
Really smooth, really delicious. This is going to seal that yummy caramel inside.
And then the caramel. All right.
So,
and now can we just really quickly make one for everybody to see?
We are going to do that.
So here's the
shell. And you can just
dip
spoon from your pantry and fill it like 2/3 of the way.
Okay,
maybe.
that's it. 2/3.
And then this is you kind of just put a couple of blobs on it, and then you're gonna
is that good? Blobs?
More.
Okay. More?
Yeah, and because you're gonna want to push it to the outer edges.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to finish this up later on in the show, and we're going to try it as well. Thank you, Monica. We'll check back in with you later. Is that good?
It looks great.
Okay, great. Coming up, we'll talk with country songwriter Shane Michael Taylor about his release of Living This Rodeo when Connecticut Style returns.
You brought us all these story ideas through Report It.
Veterans concerned about losing transportation contacted News 8.
Then we got to work on them and got real results for you. Thanks for being a part of the team, and keep those story ideas coming.
Preoccupied parents hand off their kids.
What was she doing with your 2 children?
I was going through a personal issue with alcohol.
Where were you?
I was in jail. Next, Judge Judy.
Today at 4 on News 8.
These are some of the screen teas you'll find at the mall, which are the same teas you'll find at Bob's. When you buy your teas at Bob's, you can use your Bob's Rewards card for big savings. So our teas won't cost you your shirt. See it at the mall. Buy it at Bob's.
I went a lot of years without seeing the dentist. And then it happened. One tooth, so painful I couldn't even sleep at night. Why do people wait so long to call the dentist? You're going to have to take care of it sometime. Aspen Dental got me in right away. My dentist fixed me up, and now I'm sleeping like a baby.
Right now, new patients get a free exam and x-rays. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Come on, people. Take care of your smile. Call Aspen Dental.
Time to smile. These are some of the screen teas you'll find at the mall, which are the same teas you'll find at Bob's. When you buy your teas at Bob's, you can use your Bob's Rewards card for big savings. So our teas won't cost you your shirt. See it at the mall. Buy it at Bob's.
There's no such thing as a roadblock for our next guest. Shane Michael Taylor was born with cerebral palsy, a severe physical disability, but that's not stopping him from living a fulfilling life. In his soon-to-be-released audiobook, Living This Rodeo, A Journey from Fantasy to Reality, Shane shares inspirational stories from his own personal journey. Shane is here today, along with radio personality John Cadillac Seville, who is the voice of the audiobook. Welcome.
Hey, Jocelyn.
So, Shane, are you excited about this? Was this a fun book to write for you? Oh, yeah, I know you're thrilled to be here. And so let's talk about, how did you come up with this book, John?
Now, Shane wrote the book to prove that even though we all have challenges and struggles sometimes, we all have an important purpose in life and must walk through our own fires to do what we came here for.
That's right. And these are inspirational stories that he really wanted to share. Yeah. So what made you want to really do this? I mean, it's difficult to talk about your own life, Shane. So how did this all happen for him?
Well, he was saying it was a very, very tough decision to open up about these experiences because they're so personal. But he figured if he could help just one person who's going through something similar, he's done his job.
All right. So, John, how did you get involved in narrating this audio book?
Well, you know, Michael actually, Shane actually contacted me a while back and said, hey, I've been listening to you for years. You know, I love your radio show. I decided to write my book, and I'd love to have you be the voice for it. I said, absolutely, I'd love to. And then we met. We did a recording session a few months back in West Haven, and we developed a good friendship, and it's been a lot of fun ever since. I'm just humbled. I'm just so honored that he asked me to do
this.
He
is a country music fan.
Oh, he's a big fan, big Garth Brooks fan in Alabama going way back. Yeah,
and you're also writing music as well?
Yeah, he's a songwriter.
Exactly. So,
matter of fact, he just wrote up a bunch of tunes with some multi-award-winning platinum recording artists down in Nashville. And it's kind of funny because, you know, Mike was saying before, or Shane was saying before, he can't sing a note. He can't talk a note, you know, this and that, but he was able to write a whole bunch of songs, and it's just amazing some of the material that's come out of those sessions.
And the material you're writing about, is it come from your own experience? Yes?
Yeah,
Very
pretty much
good.
all of his own experiences, and he's had a whole bunch of them over the years. But it's all about perseverance.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some of those personal experiences. What does he share in the book?
Oh, he just shares about really overcoming rejections in a lot of ways, and I think a lot of us can learn, you know, from Shane about that. He says basically stand up to rejection and move on. Change reactions until you find something that works. Engage in positive self-talk, because let's face it, 70% of what we hear, the voices in our head, is negative.
Right.
And associate with positive, upbeat people, and that's exactly what Shane has done.
Well, he's linked with you, so now, I mean, obviously the two of you together are making just beautiful things together
Spontaneous
with this book.
combustion, right?
Yeah. When you say stand up to rejection and move on, did that happen often? Yes?
Yeah, he was saying a lot of people, too, will look at his position, his condition, and just say that with his disability, he can't accomplish these things. But he's been able to do that, get college degrees, go to Nashville, write music without even being able to sing and having a hard time communicating, you know, vocally. This gentleman has been able to do that and a lot more.
So are you traveling back and forth to Nashville? Yes, you are?
Oh, he's active, going back and forth to Nashville. He was just backstage at the Tiffany Debbie Gibson concert. You know, he's going to be at Flats Fest coming up soon on Thursday night at the Comcast. He's everywhere. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And so what should we learn from this book? What do you think the most important message is? I know you have a lot of wonderful tips here to boost your self-esteem, and we talked about it, along with associate with positive, upbeat people. We also discussed that. But what do you want people to really take away from this?
I think, you know, Shane was saying, basically just follow your dream. You know, follow your heart, and if you've got a belief in something, go out there and do it. Don't let other people, you know, steal your dream. Go out there and just have faith in yourself and know that you can do it, and you can attain anything you want.
Did a lot of people say to you, Shane, you can't do this? A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, the release of the book is on August 19th. And it is also, there's also a big party.
Big party at the Cadillac Ranch in Southington.
From 4 to 7?
4 to 7.
And it's also going to feature a concert by Railroad 7.
Oh, these guys rock. They're a great band. And so, you know, Shane's going to be there. I'm going to be the host that night at, you know, Cadillac Band at the Cadillac Ranch, right? So it's going to be a whole bunch of fun. But it's been an honor being able to see your book.
It's an honor for us to have both of you here. Thank you so much. Don't go away. There's more Connecticut Style right after this.
The new revolution at Lake Compounds. What I like about you. Go for a breathtaking spin on the new Revolution. Save big online at lakecompounds.com or when you show your Stop and Shop card at the gate. That's what I like about you. Just a short drive away in Bristol, Connecticut.
Hey! If you're ready to get more from your TV service, now's a great time to get AT&T Uverse TV. Make the switch.
Call now to get AT&T Uverse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months. HD-ready DVR receiver included at no extra charge. Plus, get up to 132 channels with HBO and Cinemax free for 3 months.
Uverse TV lets you record up to 4 shows at once on a single DVR. And you can record and play back your shows from any room. Even upgrade to over 160 HD channels. That's more than cable.
Call now to get AT&T Uverse TV for only $29 a month for 6 months. HD-ready DVR receiver included at no extra charge. Plus, get up to 132 channels with HBO and Cinemax free for 3 months.
And AT&T Uverse TV leads major cable providers in customer satisfaction. See for yourself why AT&T Uverse is America's fastest-growing TV service. Don't get left behind.
AT&T Uverse, TV like you've never seen before.
To celebrate their nationwide launch of K-Cup portion packs, the Dunkin' Donuts prize team appeared at 189 Forbes Avenue in New Haven and surprised a lucky winner. Take a look at what happened.
Music, Keith! You, ma'am, are the lucky winner of the Dunkin' Donuts 1K giveaway! Woo! That's right. What is your name?
Heather.
Heather. Heather, you have just won $1,000. Well, Heather, bring it all together. Heather, to celebrate Dunkin' Donuts' new K-Cup portion packs, we're awarding you the 1K giveaway, which includes $1,000, a brand new Keurig K-Cup brewing system. This is Neil Angelini. Neil Angelini from Dunkin' Donuts. He's the franchisee of New Haven. Please, he's here to award you. Go ahead, Neil.
Thank you.
It's exciting and you're thrilled to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Heather, I also have to say one thing. In addition, wait, there is more. We have more for you. We're going to give you a 1 year's supply of Dunkin' Donuts K-Cups. 1 year's supply.
Never going to sleep. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. What do you have to say about Dunkin' Donuts, Heather?
Love Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Heather, fantastic. We're so happy to have you here as a customer. We're so happy to have you here as our lucky DD guest today. Let's all hear it for Heather. Heather, our lucky guest. Everyone, let's bring in the K-Cups. Everybody. Let's bring it in. Everybody.
All right. It looks like Heather's going to have a lot of K-Cups for at least a year, and the Dunkin' Donuts K-Cups come in 5 flavors. She looks so surprised, didn't she? I know a lot of people love their coffee. That is great. And we're back in the kitchen. Whoa! We're actually celebrating with Heather as well. Totally forgot. Look at this. This is great. How festive.
A ton of confetti for her.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to party as well here with all these fabulous sweets that we have. We want to show everybody exactly, Monica, how we did this in stages. This is the caramel. We filled it up about halfway.
About halfway.
And then we covered it with the chocolate.
Cover it and seal in the edges.
And sealed the edges, and this is what it looks like. Then we added the salt to it, and then you fridge it for about how long?
Just enough to set it up, for the chocolate to set up, and you know, you can keep it there and just take it out to room temperature as you want to enjoy them.
All right, and we have more to make over here. But in the meantime, look at all the confetti that's on our sweets, but that's all right. Look how beautiful it is. Aww. Shall we try it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, for those of you who don't want to eat the entire thing, if you're watching what you're eating, you can just cut it in half, right? Or even in quarters.
In quarters, if you're trying to be really good, but you can see what the inside looks like.
Good. Yeah. Look how beautiful this is. It's really firm. See that? Wow. Okay, we want to thank all of our guests today. That was fun, wasn't it, with the confetti cannon? All right, Monica Banis, of course, Shane Michael Taylor, and John Cadillac Seville, Dr. Alana Levine. But most of all, thank you all for watching. Make it a great day, everybody. This is great. Okay.